Welcome back to my channel. It's cheating my favor. If it's the first time I've coming across my channel, thank you so much for all your efforts, for all your for all your shares. Thank you so much. To my returning subscribers, I love you so much. God bless you. Okay, I know I have a trouser making on my channel, but I feel like dropping this also. Now, when folding your fabric for trouser measurement, what you should consider is the person's thighs, that's the lap, because in trouser making, the lap is the biggest circumference. Okay, now I'm marking out half inch, half inch here, just to guide our measurements. After that, you draw a straight line. Now you can see what I have here, half inch line. Okay, then here I have my starter line. All right, please, if you notice any sound, I'm so sorry. Now, minusing your waistband, you come down to your crouch. In our previous calculation, I told us how to get our crouch. Your crouch is your hip divided by 4. That is your crouch. It can never be wrong. Okay, your hip divided by 4 is your crouch. So go ahead and mark that out. Then after that, you go ahead and also mark your waist to nail measurement. Remember to remove your 1.5 for your waistband. All right, whether you're using a zip or you're using elastic like myself, go ahead and also mark that out. Please just pay attention. I use the blue chalk for this. I don't know why it's not showing. This fabric is a bit colorful. If you notice any sound, please forgive me. Now from this your crouch, you have to come up by 2.5 inches. From your crouch, you will move up by 2.5 inch. You do this even when you are sewing jumpsuits, even when you're sewing knicker, just go up by 2.5 inch. Okay, by 2.5 inch to get your hip line. That is how to get your hip line. I have a class for trousers making, and I'm sure that most of my students that registered for it to can attest to this. It can't be wrong. Okay, your crouch, your hip, and your knee, then your waist. That's the lines we have. Then after that, we'll go ahead and also take the full length of your pants. Okay, the full length of your trouser. Mine is 42. Then I added 2 inches for hemming allowance. You can add more. You can add 2.5. You can add 2, depending on what you want. Okay. After that, go ahead and mark a line across. Okay, now coming to your crouch, you are to take your hip measurement on this crouch, this line I'm touching now. Take your hip measurement. Remember, we have 0.5 inch here to guide all our measurements. So go ahead and take your hip, then measurement. You still take your hip measurement on your hip line. You still take it on your waistline, the same hip measurement. Remember, we have 0.5 to guide all our measurements. Okay, then go ahead and connect the 3 lines together. Just pay detailed attention. Just pay attention, you will get it. Okay, now after marking it, how do you get your crouch? How do you get your crouch? On this crouch line, you're going to take your hip measurement. Your hip measurement is what, sorry, your lap measurement is what you're going to take. Your lap measurement is what you're going to take to get your front crouch. Your lap measurement is what you will take to get your front crouch. Then you go ahead and draw it. Now you measure what you have. My client's thighs measurement was 13.5. I added half an inch sewing allowance, making it 14. Okay, now you're going to divide what you have into 2, which is 7. That 7, you will mark it across all other line. You mark it on your crouch line, you mark it on your knee line, and you mark it at the hem line. The reason for this marking is because some of you, after sewing your trouser, you notice the trouser is shifting to one side, or if the client say the trouser is a bit tight, after maybe trying to amend it, it will be shifting to one side. That's the reason for this. If you use this method, your client can never, I beat my chest to it, complain about anything. Now, my client nail circumference is 20 divided by 2 is 10. All right, I'm going to divide it by 2 again, giving me 5. So this 5, I'm going to mark it across the both line using the 7 inches line I have at the middle as a yardstick for division. I hope you understand. You know, we divided her lap measurement by 2, and we marked it all the way down. Now I will still divide the 10 I have from her new circumference. I will go ahead and mark it down. Like, I will divide it in 2 parts. This part is taking 5, the other part is taking 5. Please leave your question if you are confused. Just leave your question. Now, for this waist area, I'm using an elastic. Because I'm using an elastic, there is no need taking the waist measurement. That's why you notice I did not take the waist measurement. But if you are using a zipper here that I'm touching now, you can go ahead and take your zip, that is her actual hip measurement, her actual waist measurement, sorry, her actual waist measurement. But for me, I'm not using that. Now, what I'm doing here is I'm removing 1.5. The reason for the 1.5 is that bulge you always have at the front of females' trousers. You understand? That bulge you always have there, you're going to eliminate it so that the trouser will be sitting pretty well on your body. So we remove it by 1.5 inches. I hope you understand what I said for the waist. If you're using a zipper for your waist, on that waist area, take your accurate waist measurement. But for me, I'm using an elastic. I've showed us how to use elastic on your waist for trouser or skirt. I'm going to use that. She wants an elastic, so that is what I'm going to use. Now, when folding your back bodies, make sure that on your crotch area you have at least 3 inches. Okay, then on top of your waist area you have 1 inch. So what I'm going to do here, I'm just going to extend the hip line, the crouch line, the new line, and the length of the pants. I'll just go ahead and extend all those things. On the crouch area, I came out by 3 inches. 3 inches is okay. Now on the waist area also, I came out 3 inches. Then from that 3 inches line, I'm going up by 1 inch. On the crouch, 3 inches. On the waist, 3 inches. Then you go up from there, your 3 inches, you go up by 1 inch and connect it back to your waistline. Connect it back to your front waistline. The reason for that is because the back has the butt. All right, now on your new area, you go ahead and add 2 inches on your new area. On your hem area, you add 2 inches. You notice that for the front trousers, I did not add any sewing allowance. All my sewing allowance went to the back of the trousers. Okay, now go ahead and cut that 1.5 inches you took to remove the front bulge. If you're watching up to this moment, you like what you see, right? Join the family. Okay, you will not regret it. To my returning subscribers, both on Facebook and YouTube, God bless you. See you.